How musicians make money on YouTube in the year 2021? That's a good question. That's a pretty good one. Let's get into that. So if you're new to my channel, I am Landon Austin. Here we talk about music business, we talk about investing, finances, we talk about all things independent artist related, like what distributors to use, about getting Spotify streams and kind of all that fun stuff. But in this video, prior to us starting, I need to tell you I hurt my head. That's why I have a bandage. So if you're curious, I'm recovering. I'll be fine, but I just want to address that. But in this video, we're going to talk about how musicians can make money on YouTube. I've been on YouTube for about 10 years now. Wow, that's a long time. And it was kind of my first job in the music world. I was working other gigs, and I started making videos on YouTube, putting my music up, and I started making money, and it enabled me to quit my other jobs. And I've been going full-time at music for 10 years now. Wow, that's crazy. So let's talk about how you can generate income from utilizing YouTube as a musician. So the first most obvious way you can make money from your music on YouTube is by running ads on your videos. I mean, everyone knows this. When you watch a YouTube video, they put an ad on it. It's super annoying, but the YouTube content creator gets paid a little bit for that, and it kind of keeps the ecosystem going. I remember the days prior to there being pre-roll ads, and then when they added them, everyone was kind of angry, and it's just kind of a necessary evil now at this point. So how do you do that? How do you get ads on your videos? First off, you need to have a channel with at least 1,000 subscribers. So that's your first hurdle. And then once you have your 1,000 subscribers, you need to have cumulatively at least 4,000 hours of watch time from your viewers over the past 12 months. So let's say you start a channel January 1st of any given year. A month later, you have 1,000 subscribers. You might not have the 4,000 hours of view time yet. So you need to keep pushing your videos, pushing your channel until you hit that cumulative number of 4,000 views over a 1-year span. Once you meet both those criteria, the subscribers and the 4,000 hours of viewers or of view time, YouTube will offer you the opportunity to monetize your channel. You can link this up to your AdSense. It's pretty basic, and then every month you'll start receiving ad revenue dollars from the ads that are run on your videos. And you don't need to do anything. YouTube does it for you. You're not talking to brands or anything. Like literally, they just run ads on your videos and then pay you a check every month after taking their cut. Now, how much do you get paid for this? I'm not gonna lie, it's not great. And it kind of varies as well. So a CPM, the average amount of dollars you'll get per 1,000 views is about $2. It really depends though, based on what you're talking, where your viewer is in the world, what time of year it is. I mean, there are people who get a $25 CPM, but it just really depends on a number of factors. But average, you can probably conservatively expect about $2,000 per every million views. So is it easy to get 1,000,000 views? Not exactly. Can you live off of your CPM, your ad revenue from your videos? Probably not initially. It's probably going to take you growing a substantial following and consistent amount of views each month. Probably millions and millions and millions of views, honestly. So I wouldn't bank on that, but it is a nice piece of the pie, and it's something that you want to aspire to have, to be able to run ads on your videos and generate a little bit of extra money from your songs. Now, something else to keep in mind when you're a musician here on YouTube, you might notice a lot of musicians do cover songs. And you may wonder, well, can I make money on those? Is there an opportunity there? The answer is kind of. So let me explain. I've done covers on YouTube for a long time. And every time I post a cover song video on YouTube, I'm not allowed to run ads on it. So literally, I spent all this time making this video that people can watch. And some of them have millions of views, but I'm not going to make any money on them. However, there is actually a legal way that you can run ads on some of your covers, and that is by working with We Are the Hits. Now, We Are the Hits is this site. It's been around for a long time, and I haven't heard many people talk about it, but it's this resource that works directly with publishers that enables YouTube content creators to run ads on some cover songs. And so I'll show you right now kind of how I do it. I go onto their site, I hit search library, and then under search songs, I'll type in a song. So I did a cover of Kesha's song Praying. Type that in here. I'll put recording artist Kesha. And then here you'll see the song, Kesha Praying. And what that means is I can upload the song through this site, and it will enable me to run ads on it. We Are the Hits is going to come in and claim the song, and they're going to pay the publisher their percentage, and then I'll get a small percentage. Again, is this a lot of money? Not really, unless you're having like tens of millions of views regularly. But if you're going to have sub like 100,000 views a video, you might make like $50. But again, it's another piece of the pie. I wouldn't neglect it. I mean, it's free money that's there for you. So that's a resource you want to keep in the back of your mind. And I would definitely sign up with them. And prior to covering a song, maybe search it, see if it's in their database so you can at least run ads on it. Because a lot of cover songs, you really can't run any ads on. The publisher is going to claim them off the bat. But if you work with We Are the Hits, that'll enable you to make, maybe tens of dollars, maybe a few $100s. And if you get really lucky and get millions and millions of views, you might break that 4-digit mark. But real quick before we move on, I'm going to show you actually what it looks like when you upload a cover song without We Are the Hits. Essentially, you will upload the song, and then the publisher is going to come in and claim the video. And then you'll see that it makes the song ineligible for monetization. Now, does this mean you're in trouble? No. YouTube has a relationship with a lot of these major publishers, so if you're covering a song that's like on the radio or a really popular song, chances are they're going to come in, claim the video, and it's not even a slap on the wrist. It's just saying, hey, you know what? All the money's ours. You can cover the song, but we get the money. So it's not the end of the world, but unfortunately, there's no financial upside to doing the cover song. So another thing to keep in mind as a musician, if you want to put your music on YouTube and make some money, YouTube's not a great place to directly generate income. It's just not. It's very competitive. The CPMs are really low. We've already talked about that. But YouTube can be a really good billboard. So let's say you post like 10 of your songs and one of them blows up and gets you like 15,000 views, which is like more than all the views from your other videos combined. And you're freaking out. It's super exciting. Make sure in the description of your video, at the top line, you're pushing your Spotify. You're pushing your music on iTunes. You're pushing people to your socials. You want to get them to get into your ecosphere and to follow you on everything that you're doing so that you don't have to rely on one video to push your whole music career. You want to get them following you on Instagram. And then once they're on your Instagram, you can push things to them through your story or through your post. You can talk about your song some more or talk about your upcoming shows that you can sell them tickets to, that kind of thing. You definitely want to utilize YouTube as a billboard to push to other things that actually make you money and create fans as well. But another thing you want to do is make sure you utilize this real estate right here. Like make sure in every video that you have a pop-up that tells people to go follow you on whatever social you want to, like Instagram. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in mind. It can be very challenging to directly make money here on YouTube, but it can be a great billboard to push to other things that do generate income. So kind of in that vein, another opportunity you can take advantage of here on YouTube is to push your merchandise. A lot of people sell shirts or whatever. I used to sell mouse pads, and that was actually not a great idea. I have so many mouse pads in my parents' basement with my face on them. Whew, not a great merch item. But I sold a ton of t-shirts from YouTube. I sold a ton of tickets to my shows, and just kind of be creative and think of kind of cool things that your audience would relate to, and sell it to them through your YouTube videos. Now the next one is content ID. And I know this is a bad word to many content creators, but for musicians, it's kind of awesome. Let me explain. So anytime you release a song that you wrote, or it's a sound recording that you own, you can register it with YouTube's content ID. And if people use that song without your permission in one of their YouTube videos, you can claim their video and run ads on it. I've claimed like over 100,000 videos of people using my songs that don't have permission, and I run ads on it, and then I get a check every month, and it's a nice little side income. Now, I will say this. If someone reaches out to me and they ask for permission, I'll normally give it to them and say, hey, you can use my song, and I'll whitelist their channel so I don't run ads on it. But as a content creator, it's only right that you're able to own your copyright and monetize it exclusively. And if someone wants to use it, they need to get your permission. So make sure that you register your song with YouTube's content ID so that when people do use it, you can run some ads on it and make some money from it. So how do you do this? How do you run ads on videos that are using your songs, or how do you claim those videos? You can do it through your distributor normally. So there's really two sites that I strongly recommend. One is DistroKid, and I'll put a link to them in the description. They're a distributor that whenever you upload your songs, they can put them in all the major stores, and they can even do the YouTube claiming for you on your behalf. It's like, I think $5 a year per song, And then every time someone uses your song, they're going to run ads on it and give you a check every month for that. So I'll put a referral code down in the description if you use my code. It saves you like $7 on your, or 7% on your membership. It's a pretty good deal, and I definitely recommend them. Another one is TuneCore. They're another great distributor I've used for a long time. Again, if you want to use my code down below, you get, I think, 20% off distribution costs or something. So I can't remember what it is. Either way, just check out the codes down below and you can sign up there. And TuneCore can also run ads and claim your songs for you. And also search all of YouTube to see when people are using your songs and automatically do that for you and then pay you every month. It's kind of awesome. So the next opportunity is brand deals. And this one is not just reserved for the most famous creators. This is not just reserved for the blue check marks. This can be for anyone. If you regularly make content on YouTube and you're only getting a few hundred views a video, you can get brand deals. Now, how you do this is you have to regularly make content, start to grow an audience, and make sure that you are reachable in your description of your YouTube channel or in your socials. Make sure you have a business email. I've had multiple companies reach out to me over the course of my career and offer me free instruments to talk about their products, and then they'll pay you to do it. And depending on how many people are watching you, they'll offer you different amounts of money, or maybe they'll just offer you free product and you have to decide if it's worth your time to do that. But like this piano was given to me by a brand and they paid me to talk about it and use it in a video. I had a guitar company send me a guitar and they hired me to promote it on Instagram and through my YouTube. And you just really want to make sure that you're reachable, and don't rule that out. I mean, you can be a smaller creator. If you're creating content and you do have a video that blows up, brands can start to notice. They're going to search and find you, and if they like what you're doing, they may hire you even as a smaller creator to do that. But if you enjoyed this, I actually have a free ebook where I talk about multiple ways that musicians can make money online, not just using YouTube, but utilizing the internet. I'm someone who's been a full-time musician online for a decade now, and I've had to get creative with, making money. So if that intrigues you, make sure you click the link in the description. You'll get a free download of the ebook. The response has been really good. It seems like people really like it. So check that out. And I am Landon Austin. I hit the mic, but I'll see you in a future video. Bye-bye.